For today's video, I will be discussing the Fujifilm X100vi. Let's get to it. I've been using this camera for a week now, and I can finally say my initial impressions. This is not final though. My impressions can change over time. Just a little background, I have a Sony a7 IV and been using it for the last 4 years, and this is my first Fujifilm camera. Let's start with the things that I like about this camera. First and foremost, one of the things that made me buy this camera, aside from the film simulations, is the way it's aesthetically and pleasing to look at. I've picked the silver color because it gives the vintage looking feel. I also like the form factor because it's significantly lighter than my Sony a7 IV, and it fits with the clothes that I have. Unlike with the Sony a7 IV, it looks intimidating to look at. But I understand because it's normally used for professional work. The Fujifilm X100vi feels so nice to pick up. You feel good holding it, and it's really nice to look at. The other thing that I notice is that I keep using this camera and I enjoy using it. Like, I take a lot of photos with this camera. It actually drives me to go out more and take photos. For some people, they will think that this camera is far behind from other cameras with the same price point, but it's really up to you. Next that I want to discuss is the build quality. I like the look, and the materials feels premium. I don't think it will scratch easily, and I just like that it feels solid. As a first-time Fujifilm user, it was amazing to feel that the dials, coming from a Sony a7 IV, it just feels bland, but I just like the look and the feel of setting or moving the physical dials in the Fujifilm X100vi. The next thing that I like is the image quality. I know the sensor is 40 megapixels and it's evident really, but I really bought this camera because of the film simulations. And using it in just a week, I love taking more photos with it and discover more film recipes on Fuji X Weekly. It's a site where you can get film recipes from other Fujifilm users. There's also a built-in ND filter which surprises me because it's rare to have a camera with built-in ND filter. It's a nice addition, especially if you're shooting in a sunny day. And finally, I also like that I can use this camera for videos. Initially, I bought this camera for photo purposes, but I am happy that it does also have video capabilities. Now, let's discuss the things that I dislike, because I know not everything is all good. When I bought this camera, I thought that it's weather sealed. I found out that I still need to buy the weather sealing kit, which is a bummer. I didn't order the kit, but instead I bought a filter that can cover the lens because they said the lens part is where it's not weather sealed. It's a bummer because you already bought the camera that was marketed that has weather sealing, but you need to buy the weather sealing kit. So no thank you. I'll buy an affordable filter that can cover the lens area. Overall, I believe this camera is not for everyone. It's a niche camera, meaning there's a percentage of people that will buy this camera for its worth. I think these people already have other cameras in their lineup, and maybe they're just looking for another camera that can pair up with their main camera, or they're looking for a camera that has a unique look to it. This is not a budget camera, so I think there will be a few people that will choose this camera compared to other cameras in the market with the same price point. So the question is, do I recommend buying this camera? It really depends. If you have an extra budget and looking for a second cam that is packetable and easy to access, good for travel and family gatherings, and yeah, I think this camera is perfect for you.